Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am doing a quarantine cooking challenge. Alright, if you're new here, my name is Claire. My channel is all about mom stuff, lady stuff, and life stuff. You'll often find me in the kitchen. I thought today we would do this challenge because I recently saw a video from the Try Guys. You probably know who they are. They are really popular here on YouTube, and they've decided to do this, and I loved the video. I thought it was so clever and funny, and I totally wanted to do it too. So basically this is a Chopped style challenge. Of course, Chopped is the TV show, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Gianni come into the kitchen and pick 5 ingredients. He can make this as easy or difficult on me as he wants to, but basically I'm going to have to make a meal using these 5 ingredients, and anything else like is fair game in the kitchen, but it must include the 5 ingredients that Gianni selects for me. So I thought this would be a lot of fun. I will leave the Try Guys video down below if you want to watch theirs, because it was very good. So hopefully this works out okay. But yeah, Gianni!
I have no idea. So what do we got going on in here? Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
There's some interesting stuff.
I'll have lunch for you very soon. All right, guys. So what we have to work with, our protein here, we have some plant-based sausage, so you know, that's pretty versatile. It's an Italian sausage. We have a can of mushrooms. Those seem to work well together already. We also have some goldfish, so not really sure how we're gonna use that. We have a butternut squash and some gummy snacks. All right, let's get cooking. All right. My first instinct with the squash is to do like squash soup. But the thing that's really throwing me off are the gummies. I think I'm gonna do a squash soup with Italian sausage that has gummies in it. I don't know. All right, let's do this. All right. I think I'm gonna boil this till it gets real soft. That's sort of my method today. And then I'm going to cut up an onion and saute it. Alright, you know I couldn't not put a bunch of garlic in there. There we go. Alright, I feel like I'm in control right now. Alright, I've decided I'm going to go ahead and add my mushrooms to this pan. I'm going to drain all of the liquid out of there first. Alright, I think like doing it this way, because all this stuff will be blended like together in the end. I'm not really sure if this is a mistake or not, because I don't think mushrooms really have a really strong flavor. So if you take away their texture by blending it, there might not be a whole lot left. And I think like the point of this challenge, you want to make sure you taste each of the elements. So it's kind of a risk, guys, but I'm gonna do it. All right, okay, so the squash is nice and mushy, so we're ready to take it out. All right, so here is our squash. I'm also gonna put in the onions and the mushrooms. I'm feeling really confident so far here. Like, this is like a normal thing I would make anyway, so. That burner is still hot. That was a mistake. Okay, so I've moved my my squash over to the other side of the kitchen because I needed an outlet because I'm gonna use my immersion blender. I'm gonna put some milk in there and try to blend it up. Normally I use cream cheese and broth, but I don't have any cream cheese or broth, so I'm gonna use milk and it'll probably be fine, right?
Some milk too. I want some milk too.
You want some milk too, Desmond? You gonna help me?
I want some milk.
Where's your cup?
I want some milk.
All right, it is nice and thick and biscuity now. So I'm actually going to put this back on the stove just to keep it warm. We'll put it on the back burner there. All right, now I'm gonna try to incorporate my gummies. I figure I normally put a scoop of brown sugar in to my soup. So I thought this, you can have one gummy, but that's it because I'm trying to make some food with this.
Why? What food?
Well, I thought it would be fun. Do you want gummy soup?
What? No.
I know. So I figure because I put that brown sugar to sweeten up my soup normally, that maybe if I use the gummies instead, it will work. But I also want to use the gummies in more than one way here. So I am going to just melt them all together in a saucepan right now. All right, I've got my vegan sausages over here, and I'm actually going to cut them into like discs. I've never actually tried this sausage before, so I don't even know what to expect. All right, while I'm waiting for these gummies to melt, I'm gonna go ahead and put some salt and pepper into the soup because I didn't do that yet. So I'm gonna do that, I think. Let's look at the spices here. All right, so I'm actually gonna use cayenne. A little bit of that. Maybe that was a little too much, hopefully not. I'm also gonna throw some marjoram in there too. Just a bit. God, these gummies aren't melting like at all. That's like kind of weird, right? Okay, Gianni's telling me that I need to put some water in here. I don't, just a little teeny bit. I feel like...
Well, to make it a saucy.
Yeah, but I don't think you should. It just melts.
No, then it'll burn. It's a liquid. So then
Well, it will
water-
become liquid
water
when it
evaporates
melts.
when it cools.
Water evaporates when it cools?
Not when it, you know what I mean, like it'll...
Okay,
like
whatever.
when you cook it.
All right, this is working pretty well. It's getting like real thick and syrupy. All right, it's time to get weird with the goldfish. All right, I'm going to put them into this plastic bag to crush them up. You could definitely use a food processor or just your hands. It's fine. All right, so I have decided I'm going to fry these little sausage nuggets. So I'm gonna make just like some egg and flour for them to be like dunked in. And anytime you're using flour as a coating, make sure you put tons of salt and pepper in there. You gotta season the flour, guys. All right, so I've got some oil that's heating up to fry the little sausages in. And while I'm waiting for that, the gummies have pretty much completely melted in there. And I do want to use this like on the top, but I also want some to go in the soup. So I'm just gonna put like, I don't know, a bit of that in. And stir it in there. Oh, it's so sweet. It's just like straight up sugar. Okay. Okay, it's fruitier than I expected to. It's really sweet, but it's like, it's also a little bit fruitier than I expected it to be. But oh well, all right. I mean, you guys, this sausage smells like super good. I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon juice. Oh, I put a seed in there. Farts. Ah! I thought the lemon juice might tone down the extreme sweetness of this just a smidgen, so we'll see. Alright, so I burned a couple of these. I won't pick those ones for my display. I think that one is probably the most burnt one. That one's gotta go. But most of these look really nice. Alright, we're coming on the home stretch here, guys. That looks so gross. I swear, this was a really good idea in my mind. I mean, it looks nice, right? Alright, you ready? I thought we'd throw some goldfish on the top of the soup, like croutons. Or like crackers, yeah. We have a butternut squash soup with a fried vegan sausage coated in goldfish with a gummy drizzle.
Okay. Well, let's try one of these medallions.
I can't. That's a very good song. I can't. I jump. I burn. I can't.
That's bad.
What? No, it's not. How dare you? I'm eating one right now and it's good.
Did you put the gummy stuff on it?
No.
Yeah, because the...
Not bad.
Oh, that's a taste that lingers.
I can't. I can't. I bought. I jump. I fun. I burn.
I don't think it's like spit out bad. But it's not real delicious, no.
I burn.
Is the drizzle on the soup?
I can't.
Yeah.
I burn.
I don't think it's that bad. What? It's all bad?
It's the gummy flavor.
It's your fault.
I'm just saying it's like there is a very line of fruit gummy on top of this savory squash soup.
I'm gonna try one of the chunks in there. They're good together.
Yeah.
And the sausage in there. Okay, so if you ate this on Chopped, what place would I get?
I don't know.
We're gonna go with third.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys, so if you've watched this whole video up until this point, you probably were saying to the screen the whole time, Claire, that's not gonna work. That's gonna be gross. But I did it anyway, and it was a little bit gross. Yeah, the gummies were a no-go. That was a really difficult thing to incorporate in a dish like this. Like, maybe looking back on it, I would have made like a cocktail or something instead to accompany the meal. But yeah, definitely the gummies are where I got super thrown off. But I think the idea using the goldfish as like a breading was like really delicious. And it wasn't all terrible, you know, we're gonna eat the plate of those now. So let me know what you think of this down below. Obviously, like, it didn't turn out like some crazy amazing recipe, but I think that's what makes it fun. And especially if you have kids in the house, do this as a family. See what you guys can come up with together. This is like the perfect time because basically quarantine is like an episode of Trapped every day. So maybe do this with the family, see what you guys can find out, and see who can make the best creation with the weird things you got laying around in your house. Alright, you guys, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!